Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today I'm sharing a personal favorite. This is the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grande Taille Duo. You can see and you can purchase this Reverso Duo in stainless steel on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this stainless steel Reverso Duo. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that this watch has the classic profile and aspect ratio of Jaeger-LeCoultre's masterpiece and icon, the Reverso. Since it first appeared in 1931, it has captured the imagination and hearts of enthusiasts, and the details of this duo on my wrist abundantly illustrate why. The watch is 42 millimeters from lug to lug, extremity to extremity, so it's nice and compact and fits on just about any wrist. Though my wrist is 16 centimeters, you could wear this watch with great security and style on a wrist as small as 13, perhaps 13.5 centimeters in circumference. It's not thick, 9.5 millimeters with a generously sloped case flank. It was born to be worn with dress cuffs, although in the modern era, such as its style, reputation, and versatility, it can be worn with just about any smart casual attire. The Reverso has gone from being a sports watch to a dress watch into an all-arounder that's welcome in any company. And across the broad of the case, because it's not round, but from 9 to 3, not inclusive of the crown, 26 millimeters. This is the case size that debuted in 1991 with the 60th anniversary Reverso. Considered to be a full-size Reverso for the modern era, 3 years later in 1994 it gained the Duo dual-time complication, and we'll highlight that in a moment. The watch is paired with a historically correct and period correct light brown ostrich leather strap with a contrasting stitch and a Jaeger-LeCoultre steel high polish folding buckle. Now, the watch with the folding buckle, not a universal feature on these Reverso Duos, is more secure on the wrist when being donned or removed at bedside. Again, that's a nice feature to have from an older Duo. Not universal, many of them were on pin buckles. You can see that the watch also features all the hallmarks of the Reverso: the rounded conical lugs, the rectilinear geometry, the strong horizontal engravings, the guidrons across the revolving case, and of course the revolving case itself, originally conceived so that a solid steel caseback could be turned over to protect the watch from the blows of polo players' mallets. Today it serves as a canvas for twin dials and complications, and of course the chassis is ever beautifully finished underneath with a tight and even perlage pattern. Now the dial is handsome, classical Reverso. You can see the center guilloche cut of the dial and a satin finished hour track with dimples outboard, inset small seconds, Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso, broadsword style hands, heat blued, not chemically dyed, and on the caseback a beautiful, almost bronze brown guilloche reference time dial. Now you can see how the lume has patinaed over the years, and you can see the hobnail in the rose lathe center of the dial as crisp as the day it was made, beautifully executed. In many ways, though this is the less classic dial of the watch, this is the more charismatic, and many folks, even when not traveling, will simply set their local time on this dial and use it for reference. Of course, there's a 24-hour reference just beneath, so you know whether you're looking at, for example, 6:15 a.m. or 6:15 p.m. And again, the rose lathe work is simply beautiful here. Inside, Jaeger-LeCoultre manufacturer, shaped caliber 854, 21 jewels, sized for the case and designed for the case, one of the hallmarks of a true manufacturer. It beats at a stately 21,600 vibrations per hour, has a 45-hour power reserve. It is manually wound, and you execute the stepping of the second dial, and I'll show you how that works, using a pusher corrector on the case flank. I'm using my high-tech high horology tool, aka a toothpick, to demonstrate how this works. It's also great to have the umbrella of a frosty drink on a tropical beach, equally useful for setting your Reverso Duo. A handsome watch with a caliber built to match and a great position in Jaeger-LeCoultre history in a lot of ways. If the original 1931 Reverso was the seminal model and the original icon, the Reverso Duo, which breathes new life into the revolving case now as a platform for complications, is the modern icon of Jaeger-LeCoultre. You can see and you can purchase this example in stainless steel on our website.